Did Diddy do it? A question that has haunted the music industry for generations. But with the recent verdict, the real question we should be asking is, how did he get away with it? Stick around and I'll show you just how he managed to slip his way out of two of the most serious charges he was facing. And he didn't even need baby oil to do it. In fact, I personally, as a professional, legally, I am a professional, by the way. Legally, I am a professional. Okay, you know, YouTube's my little hobby, but legally, I am a professional. With that being said, in the court of law, Sean Diddy Combs has been acquitted on the charges of racketeering conspiracy and 2 counts of sex trafficking, including Cassie Ventura. He has been found not guilty on these charges. Everything I say besides that is alleged, except he was found guilty on 2 counts of transporting an individual with intent to prostitute. So he did that shit. He did that, okay? But everything else is alleged. First off, How the fuck did he get found not guilty for sex trafficking while being found guilty for transporting an individual to engage in prostitution? Like, is that not sex trafficking? Transporting individuals with intent to prostitute? Is that not sex trafficking? I rest my case. Furthermore, do we not remember that this guy, he had his house raided and they found, like, I know the baby oil things, you know, it's funny, haha, baby oil. He was found with copious amounts of drugs. You know, let me pull up the list. He had purple heroin. I don't even know it. I didn't know there was purple heroin. That's what it said on like Google and stuff. But you know, he had heroin. He had heroin, meth, coke, Xanax, mushrooms, Molly, ketamine, weed, nitrous oxide. It was in his home. How is he not being charged for this? They also found multiple guns, rifles, and pistols with the fucking serial number scratched off. What? How is he only like how the fuck is he not being charged with more stuff? Like, first off, I don't understand how moving an individual with intent to prostitute isn't sex trafficking, because that sounds exactly the same. Isn't sex trafficking just moving people around with intent to prostitute? That's what I thought it was, at least. Apparently, I could be wrong. Furthermore, do y'all remember when one of P. Diddy's lawyers quit? The same lawyer who defended Osama bin Laden, one of the most notorious terrorists in the modern day? Tell me how a man can defend Osama bin Laden, but he sees P. Diddy's shit and he's like, nah, this is too much. He said, and I quote, "Under no circumstances can I continue to efficiently serve as counsel for Sean Combs." What does under no circumstances mean? Like, I get this could be interpreted as, like, I'm not helpful anymore, like, I can't do anything. I personally take it as this guy's fucked up. I don't want to be involved with this guy anymore. Because why would he quit? Why would he quit right before they win? Like, that doesn't make any sense. There's no reason for him to quit if he knew they were going to win. So, let's get to the real meat and potatoes of it. How did P. Diddy get found not guilty for these horrible, horrible crimes? These horrible crimes that include 2 counts of sex trafficking and 1 count of racketeering conspiracy. Everything I say is alleged. Everything I say, this is all speculation, all right? I understand he's been found not guilty on these things. This is simply a sketch comedy show. You know, I'm just shooting my shit. You know, this is my opinion. I have no fucking idea. All right, you know, disclaimers out of the way. It's money and power. I don't really know what you guys expected of how he was able to somehow pull a not guilty despite like a shit ton of evidence. It's money and power. He very likely chance, you know, in my opinion, that he either paid off judges or jurors or just fucking threatened them and just straight up intimidated them. Like, this is something P. Diddy has been known to do. He blew up Kid Cudi's car. Like, I remember hearing this like months ago before, you know, he was found not guilty, that he was staring down jurors, staring down the jury and just fucking like, if I was there, I would be scared. Are you kidding me? Seeing P. Diddy just, he looks like a madman. Like, he has 10,000 bottles of baby oil. You know he's a madman. Of course they're going to be scared. He's one of the most powerful and influential people in the fucking music industry. Like, he is one of the elites. There is, like, of course the jury's going to be fucking terrified of, like, sentencing him. I don't know why they didn't put a fucking, like blindfold him or put, like, a bag over his head or something to keep the jurors out of his sight. Because, like, with shit like this, you can't have someone who's this dangerous and powerful see these just random fucking people. Like, I can imagine what was going through his head is he was trying to memorize every single person's face so that when he can fucking hunt them down or some shit, kill their family. You know, all alleged. He didn't actually do this, but he could have. You know, there was a movie made about it. That could be a movie. The P. Diddy trial. Like, isn't 50 Cent making a fucking TV show? Like, I feel like he wouldn't be able to do this. Actually, no, that's a stupid point. I was about to say he wouldn't be able to do it if it was, like, fake. But TV shows fake. Always fake. That's a stupid point. Either way, how is he not being, like... I understand he could face a maximum of 20 years for transporting individuals, including Cassie with engaged to prostitute. And, you know, 2 counts of that. So 1 with another person. He could face a maximum of 10 years per sentence, which could be 20 years. That is not going to happen. All right? P. Diddy is going to serve, like, I say less than 2 years with, like, a few months of, with, like, probation and stuff. My heart goes out to literally anyone on that jury and literally anyone who spoke out against Diddy. Any of the victims, they're all dead. They're all gonna die. All of everyone who spoke up is probably going to die. To be completely honest. P. Diddy blew up Kid Cudi's car because he slept with his ex. He blew up his car. Do you know how many other people he's most likely had his goons? Huh? Everyone's dead. Everyone related to this is gonna fucking die. I genuinely feel fucking horrible about this. Like, the P. Diddy trial, like, genuinely makes me, like, I normally don't get invested with, like, internet stuff to where I actually have a personal connection with it, but I have people in my life who have tried to use the legal system to get justice for what has been done to them, and the legal system does not fucking care whatsoever. The legal system's horrible. Like I know a lot of guys who are like, oh, why don't girls go to the cops, try to get the guy convicted? because it doesn't fucking work half the time. Like, I think I genuinely, most people who I know who have been, assaulted and tried to go to the cops about it, the guy gets zero fucking time, if any at all. Yeah, like, max like a month to like 6 months. I think one was like a year for like full on R wording and like messing with minors as an adult. Like, that's how much time these guys are getting. And it literally fucking takes years to go through the legal system. They get found guilty and still get no time. Like, I honestly, I used to be one of the people who doesn't understand why, girls and people just in general, with like assault cases, especially sexual. I know now it's because the system's shit, and we have it clear as fucking day on the biggest screen now. I do not know what this will intend going forward. This is why victims don't come out. If the perpetrator faces no punishment, of course a victim's not going to come out, because you're putting the victim's life at stake. Like Cassie, bro, I obviously understand there's nuance to the situation. While Cassie is a victim, she still did participate in some of the fucked up shit. All right, like, I think we can agree with that. But like, I don't really know where I was going with that point, actually. I had a thought, completely disappeared. Either way, yeah, all the victims are fucked. I feel like there's going to be a few dead bodies turning up soon, which I do not condone, obviously, because it's the victims who are probably going to be fucking offed. This really bodes poorly. Like, we've been on a generational run of like the government protecting horrible people. Like, we have the Epstein files that they are refusing to release. All right, refusing to release everyone on there. A lot of government, a lot of celebrities, everyone. And then we have fucking P. Diddy, who is basically Epstein. Like, those people are on the same fucking tier, and he's getting a slap on the wrist for decades of abusing so many people. Like, how does this happen? Fuck, dude. What else did I even want to say in this video? I went to show off my script. I don't know, dude. I'm really hot. I'm starting to sweat, man. Like, this suit. Like, look, this just to show, like, I was gonna make a misinformation. Don't trust anything you hear online. Like, also with the Diddy trial shit. Look at my tie. You know nothing. You think it looks good, but it's not. The fucking long end's longer. P. Diddy should behave himself, I think. I think P. Diddy should behave himself and maybe be punished for his crimes. Brave takes only. Yeah, I think P. Diddy's not a good person. I might be attacked for saying this. Apparently, I personally haven't really seen this besides fucking Kanye, who's free Diddy all the way, which is crazy, because he used to hate Diddy, but apparently a lot of people have been like applauding the fact that Diddy was acquitted of like the most serious charges. What? Why are people happy about this? Like, I saw critical talk about this, that people are like happy that P. Diddy was like acquitted of these like horrific charges. Which, just because he was acquitted of them, like, I think what people are maybe like, this is I have to do a lot of mental gymnastics to come to this point, but this is the only reasonable way that I could view people being happy that P. Diddy was found not guilty. I think that those people think that because he was found not guilty, that it actually didn't happen. So they, in their heads, because they have no wrinkles in their brain, because it's like smooth and like basically what happened is their brain swelled up so much that it like pressed so hard against their skulls that like the wrinkles like got flattened out. But basically those people, they think because he was found not guilty that the horrible things didn't happen. So they're like, oh, this is a good thing because this means that there were no victims and that these horrible things actually didn't happen. At least that's what I think that those people are thinking, which they're wrong. All right, just because you get found not guilty in a court of law doesn't mean you didn't do it. It just means you have better lawyers. You know, obviously there are chances that he didn't do it and he is innocent of certain things. Still a bad guy, still horrible, but maybe he didn't do the really bad stuff. I don't think so, but gonna give it the benefit of the doubt. But yeah, just because people are found not guilty doesn't mean they didn't do it. Just means they couldn't prove it, or the accusers they have shit lawyers. Maybe the victims just had shit lawyers and it fucked everything up. How the fuck is he found with so much drugs, heroin, meth, coke, ecstasy, and guns with serial numbers scratched off, with videos of him beating people, and he's being charged with fucking transporting a person with intent to prostitute? How is that not sex trafficking? What? Okay, dude, I'm gonna have a fucking aneurysm, dude. It's 4th of July right now. America! Fuck, dude, I'm sweating, bro. I'm so hot. Dude, this suit's so fucking hot, man. Oh, fuck. I'm not editing any of this out. Goodbye, I guess. Is there anything else I want to say? Not really. Not really. P. Diddy, you are evil. I do not like you, but please don't sue me. I didn't do anything wrong. I didn't do anything wrong, P. Diddy. The only things that I'm 100% saying you did are transporting 2 counts of transporting with intent to prostitute. Everything else is alleged. All right, P. Diddy. I still don't fucking like you, though. Goodbye.